Great morning, everyone. Well, I've already pulled the cards, so let's see what we have going forward, what basically the message is going to be about today. So the first things out are about be clear and specific. And underneath of that, we have it's a golden opportunity. But we have to be clear and specific for this golden opportunity. And the foundation is the fear of change and a great vision. Okay? Fear of change and a great vision. What's driving the reading is about a gold digger and the energetic burden of the gold digger. And the topics are fake profile and what is being blocked. Doing the work and the Empress, so what is being birthed. And living the sober life and that energy coming in, standing guard, if you will, being pushed to the edge. Now I'm going to take a second. I'm going to close this down for a second. I want to turn off the AC because it gets quite loud. We'll come back and restart this and give a second to again connect, and we'll go forward with what's coming in. My dear brothers and sisters of light, we come to you this day to offer these tidbits, if you will, of paths that you may explore and open up to. We wish to say during this day, during this time on your earth construct, that this is a great opportunity now for you to move forward, but you must be concise and direct in which you wish to do what you want to bring into manifestation, if you will, which you wish to bring into, which is all possible in this time now. Understand that those that are following the path of being a gold digger, that this winds up being a great burden to you in the end. So, my brothers and sisters, we wish to bring for you this counsel of a bit more clarity so that you may see a pathway forward for yourself in your own evolution. So many, again, want to have this great vision for change, but then again, they fear change. And by fearing change, they are putting a roadblock into place for these things that can come into your expression now. So, my brothers and sisters, what we wish to say is do not block yourselves by creating this false, fake profile and sense of ego self, by refusing to look within and seeing what you are, by creating some externalized mask of drama, creating your soapbox life, if you will, your soap opera dramas that you have created, and you are living within that storyline. But we are saying now that understanding that coming into this period, you can stand against all these things that are coming in, against them if you are living the sober life. Again, getting yourself out of these bondages which you have kept chains upon yourselves with, by understanding that the way forward is to look within and find out who and what you are at the center of being, rather than living with this mask that you present to the external world. We wish you to find that you are so much more that you are seeing, and yet again, so much less of the constructed ideations that you have tried to build around yourself like a fortress on the path going forward. So be again clear and direct as to what you want to embody and what you want to engender and what you wish to have being birthed on your planet at this time, and do not fear change. Have this vision and walk open to this vision, and rather than saying, oh, I don't see how this can be because there is XYZ taking place, no, don't see those roadblocks, the potential roadblocks that you are creating by holding that energy of fear and doubt. Rather, dismiss that and see the vision that you wish to have brought into alignment on your planet now. And again, just look within and find out that you have that light of the divine is within you, and so that all things are possible. As Yeshua ben Joseph said, greater is he within you than he's within the world, and you will do even greater things than I have done, for I go to the Father which sent me. So again, this expression of Yeshua ben Joseph was speaking to you about opening up and understanding that the powers that he was displaying, were showing you what is possible. And again, if you have the faith of the grain of a mustard seed, all these things can take place. So again, that was just this ongoing confirmation of what is possible. So don't fear change. See the great vision that you have and understand within yourself rather than blocking these things. Look within and find out that yes, you are a very viable expression of the divine. Another little facet in this whole diamond of connection of consciousness, for all of us are within that same ideation of this expression of light, and we are coming as a council of light, as beings of light, knowing this to be the truth that is underlying all of the expressions that are here, even though you may not see it, for you have locked yourself in this box of the 3D realm and only seeing those things which you have given very heavy substance to. But we say that you can break out of this, and if you find within yourselves that spark of the divine and know that that is there, again, then you have the key to unlock this box and be able to envision yourselves going forward. And if you envision yourselves going forward and you again elevate that energy that's coming in, then all of these are things that you wish to see coming into light can come into light. For first, again, as above, so below. So first these have to take place in the ethers. You have to, again, see these things and hold on to this expression and put this energy into motion rather than denying it. For if you deny it and you continue to wallow in shadows and wallow in what ifs and wallow in these expressions of I can't, I don't know, maybe I'm so lost, I'm confused, I have no power. So these things that they've wished you to believe for so long, it is time now to challenge that. For again, we say this is a golden opportunity now for your great vision to come into expression. But you need to be absolutely clear in what you want to see coming in, and then moving forward as if it is already in place. It is already here. It is just waiting for the timelines to line up for that to come into this expression fully. But it is already here if you have that dynamic and that mindset and that expression of energy that it is here. And so it will be done. So it is. So, my brothers and sisters, do not deny yourselves and continue to put on some mask externally. Take off the mask and see that light that you are. And then once you start connecting with that light, do not, as it says, hide it under a bushel. You must express that light that you are, and express more light in every day, in every move, in everything that you are doing, mentally, physically, emotionally. And this begins to open up more and more of these synchronicities, if you will, moving you into another timeline, moving you into another pathway that opens up. For the more that you are open to receiving these things, for again, we can only give, and you can only be given what you are willing to receive. If you close that off, then again, no matter how much we wish to share with you these expressions and these energetic happenings, etc., we cannot go against your free will. And again, if you have the free will to stay in that locked off drama and the shadow realms, then that's more of what you are going to bring into quantum field reality. For as you think, as you express, as you live, your emotional drama, your consciousness, what you are holding in your consciousness and bringing in, feeding it, and etc., holding on to, this is what will bring into your reality, your planetary 3D realm, if you will be what is manifest. So if you want to change this manifestation, then you must change your conscious awareness and your what you are open to receiving and what you are openly putting out there in your thoughts, in your emotions, etc. Are you willing to open up to joy? Are you willing to open up to following your highest passion, following your highest joy, rather than denying it and say, well, not now, it's not, I have this, I have that, but not now, I'll do it later, we'll see. But no, be willing to open up to that now. And the more that you can open up to your joy now and your gratitude and seeing the beauty of the things around you, rather than just looking at the elements of shadow, etc., the more that these expressions of shadow will be, again, disenfranchised, if you will, because the more that you bring in light. Now, for a time, again, as the light is coming in, the shadow fears the light. It fears being exposed, and it will rail against the light, for it does not understand the light in its corruption that they have traded in for so long. So you will see at that point more acting out, more demonstrative hatred, more demonstrative of just their illusions and what they are engaging in their fear, in their drama, etc. And again, let them have what they are doing, and it will be exposed for what it is. They have to have this very heavy-handed understanding coming down upon them before they start looking towards light. So that's their path. Do not worry about their path and their expression, what they're taking on and what they continue to gravitate to within their mind spins of drama. My brothers and sisters, those of you that wish to follow the teachings of those like Yeshua ben Joseph or Buddha or Mohammed, whatever it is, the outside expressions, if you will, that you can hear in the path for you going forward, all of these, we look for what is internal within them rather than the external show that they have going on. Find that truth within the center of all of this and delete the dogmatic dramas that men have created around it to try to pull away that fullness of light and to bring it into something that they can control. So, brothers and sisters, there is light within those, but again, just get rid of the dogmatic overtones that they have laid upon it of these ways that they can bring it and use potentially the beneficial things, and can dirty them, if you will, and create shadows around them, misunderstandings and hooking you in to the negative, even though you think you are beginning to follow the positive. So look at these things deeper, and just take out of it the things that are of value, that bring you these beneficial treasures of light, if you will. Like is said, lay up for you the things for the treasures in heaven, and heaven is within. Heaven is at hand. It is here now rather than some far off place. So again, lay up for yourselves the treasures in heaven rather than being a gold digger and carrying that burden. For again, the Bible is saying, what is coming in now, is the thing about the birds of the field. They have none of these things that they're doing, but look how well they're dressed and taken care of. So again, have faith in the universe, in the direct consciousness of the divine is, and let go of the trepidation, fear, and doubt, which are hindering your great expressions from coming in. Again, this is a great time of opportunity, but you must be direct. You must take off the mask. You must leave your soap opera story behind and walk into a greater path of light and expression, and let go of the former things, for it also says the former things will be passed away. And this is what's taking place now. These former things are beginning to shadow. They are beginning to be broken up, and they will be swept away the more that you walk into your light and your expression and are willing to put these things in the divine consciousness, as above, so below. So the more that you elevate your understanding, your emotions, and the things that you are doing on a daily basis, the more that these changes begin to take place. So don't forget, again, whatever you have in your world also affects the butterfly effect, affects others. And this one singular light, when you bring them together, it becomes a huge light. So brothers and sisters, we say this from the understanding that we have as being a light being ourselves, as to what we are seeing, the shadows that you're bringing in, the clouds you are bringing in, if you will, that are hindering you from understanding many times a way forward. So we say, do not put yourself in bondages. It's time to, again, see the sober life so you can stand against these things that are coming in towards you. Take off the mask. Look within. Again, whatever is transient cannot be the divine is, for the divine is always whole and complete as it is, and it is ever present. So the things that are of a nature of change within yourselves is not part and parcel of that divine is. So we say, my brothers and sisters, look within and question that deeply as to what you are and what you are not. What is this I? What is this I? What is this construct? What is making this up to create this illusion of separation and creating this illusion of being a body-form substance, when the body-form substance is only a vehicle for expression within this realm, but you are spirit. Like it says, you are created in the image of God. Now, when they say image, they don't mean a substantial outside body form, etc. That's not what it's speaking of, for God is spirit. And you are created in this spirit and within this consciousness. But you are allowed, again, to take on what you wish to take on, to have these experiences at hand. But you are consciousness. You are spirit. And what can harm spirit? Things can only touch the physicality of form, but they cannot touch spirit. So, brothers and sisters, during this time, you have this golden opportunity, if you will, to move forward in your visions, but just do not doubt them, do not negate them, and do not allow yourself to be pulled into these chains of shadows. Okay. So, let me ground here a bit. So, you have a golden opportunity now, but need to be clear and specific. Don't create a fake profile, the soap opera, okay? Soap opera, and block things from being seen. Look within to find out what you are. Now is the time to do the work, to bring these things that you want to see into expression, to be birthed. Live the sober life so you can stand guard against the things that are coming within. Understanding that just chasing the path of monetary wealth and status, etc., is a burden. And when it comes to the great vision, do not fear change. Okay, so that's what we have coming in today. I hope that this has given you some pause for reflection, and that it aids you in your own journey to move forward, to discover that you are again part and parcel of the divine is, and we are all connected in a singular source. So on that note, I will leave that here, and we'll see you online.